Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Monday morning podcast for Monday, June 4th, 2018. What's going on? How are you? How you doing, laddie? I'm in Dublin, Ireland. I've been on a fucking plane for I don't know how long. We left LAX, and we were supposed to leave in the afternoon, and then there was some problem with the hydraulics. They backed the fucking thing up. They pulled it forward. They backed it up. They pulled it forward. 2.5 hours later, we finally left, which is all good because, as Don Rickles says in Casino, rather, it's better down here than, up there, right? So I was just sitting on the fucking plane, and they didn't give us any food. They got a little cup of water. That was it. 2.5 hour delay, nothing. No food, no drinks or anything. And all I was thinking, I was on Air France there. I was like, oh, this is how these fucking people stay so skinny. They just leave you on there. They don't feed you nothing. So anyways, but I kept my mind occupied. I was transcribing a Pantera song. I get into shit, I fucking eats up all the time. Rather than sitting there, I either do that or I play solitaire on my phone. I had somebody get me a deck of cards. They're like, you can just get an app for that. I'm like, that is really a lot easier, isn't it? Plus, I feel you win a lot more with the app, because it wants you to keep playing. Where a deck of cards, they don't give a shit. They're just one and done. They got your money. They're done. That fucking solitaire game, though, don't get it. Don't get it because they got like 50 fucking ads. Every time they shuffle the cards, every time you win a game, every time you move your hand, they got like another ad. They put the X in a different spot every time. If you don't really hit the X, then it goes to another fucking page. So somebody gets credit for a look, a viewing, a click. I don't know. I don't pretend to understand these things. So anyways, this podcast is going to be all over the place. I'm going to tell you that right now because I was debating whether or not to do it before I left, and I was like, well, don't do it before you leave. It'd be more exciting if people hear you talk to yourself in a different country. That'll add a new fucking flavor. They gave me this crazy room. Oh, shit, my room service. Hang on a second. Jesus Christ. All right, I just ate my fucking room service, and I put on the news over here. It's just like the news back home. All depressing shit. Guy got caught with a gun, though, but this is the difference between the U.S. and Ireland. It was a .38 Smith & Wesson with 5 rounds of ammunition. When they said what kind of gun it was and how much ammunition was there, I almost went, aww. How fucking hilarious is that? Yeah, nothing but gloom and doom.
31 people were killed today when a tractor went off its fucking rails in a herd. A fucking volcano erupted down in Guatemala and it's,
great accents and everything, but just all depressing shit.
A grandmother was laid to rest today when she was found half-eaten by her cat. There for a weekend of Irish stew.
Sorry, I'm fucking punch drunk. I fucking just ordered this shit. Ordered BLT, not the most healthiest thing. There was no bacon in it. It's that rest of the world bacon, where it looks like ham, but it has the consistency of fucking lard. It was delicious. And I ordered this side salad. I specifically said side salad, no fucking potatoes, right? And they still brought me French fries. I have the side salad, but you know how it is. If you see fucking French fries sitting there and there's a salad, right? The salad, that's the plain Jane girl next door. You want to fuck that big-titted whore up the street, right?
You're going to go after that cup of potatoes.
Some fucking mayonnaise. Mayonnaise over here. You can't have the ketchup over here. Although they brought up some Heinz. European ketchup sucks. It's all natural. Their yogurt sucks. It's also all natural. I can't even get through a cup of it. All right? If I'm not got at least 4 cups of sugar and an 8-ounce thing of yogurt, that's not yogurt to me.
A 31-year-old was found with a little weeded-up pistol with 5 rounds of ammunition. The town was so shaken up, they took the night off to go out and go drink. This has been the Irish news.
Anyways, where the fuck am I here? I'm in Dublin. Why did I just write Berlin as my password? Fucking idiot. I really am dumb. Why do you guys listen to this? I mean, I appreciate that you listen to it, but I really question you sometimes. Greatest thing about Ireland, by the way, is going through customs. Now, granted, I look like a fucking leprechaun, you know, an older one. Who's kidding who? A bald. All right, I look like a leprechaun's uncle, okay? They just let you in. No work papers, no nothing. The guy's like, what are you doing here, laddie? And I was like, I'm doing a show. All by yourself? I was like, yep. And he's like, all right, have a good one. Stamp. Welcome to the country, you know? The other place you go to, you get that fucking guy who looks like he's in the Born Identity, looking you up and down, and you just start thinking, why? You're making me feel like I have drugs in my ass right now. You know, like I'm a mule. Anyways, so I'm here. God damn it. Hang on a second. All right, sorry. A little congested from the goddamn flight. You know, sleeping in that recliner. Whenever you fall asleep on an airplane, you're always like, this must be what it's like to be in a loveless marriage. You know, where you just don't want to go upstairs because your wife's in bed and you just watch TV till you fall asleep and you're just laying there in that fucking lazy boy, you know? Or you've been married so long that like, I don't want to go up the stairs. You just sleep right on the couch. Doing that shit all night. I actually had a dream I couldn't fucking breathe. I had that dream. I don't know. I don't do well on airplanes. I watched the 250 greatest goals in soccer. And, you know, there was some nice ones. There was some pretty pedestrian ones, but I think it was also because it's so fucking hard to score. And you also said the top 250? 250. Like, who has the fucking time to... I'm glad somebody did it. It took like... It was the perfect soccer highlight reel for an American. I got to sit there for like 24 minutes and watch nothing but goals. You know? I bet goalies hate that fucking highlight reel. It's like a fucking snuff film to them. You know what's great I have noticed about soccer is when you score and you blast it by the goalie high on either side, they jump out of the water like a fucking swordfish. It looks like, you know? Not out of the water. They jump up like a swordfish coming out of the water. And what's amazing is rather than just jumping up and fucking trying to block it, they always have to turn around and watch it go in the net. You know? It's like the Matrix. Don't you think you could jump a little higher if you weren't so goddamn concerned? You know where the fuck it's going. If it got by you, you know where it is. You know? You can hear the crowd. You fucking piece of shit, right? You know it went in. They're always fucking looking. It's goddamn soccer goalies. They're a nosy group of people. I missed it. Where's it going? Right, in the back of the net. You know, I didn't even look. Are there like safety nets or anything behind? Has anybody ever died? Somebody blasts the ball, misses the net, and then hits some fucking kid in the face. That's the only thing that was missing from the Irish news.
Oh, wee little laddie went down to the pitch. Took a fucking soccer ball to the old noggin. He'll be laid to rest. 6:30 tomorrow morning.
It'd be a really early fucking funeral.
Get it over with. We're all fucking pasty over here. The only thing worse than burying your son after he got hit in the face on the pitch is getting a fucking sunburn. My accent, I can't do the Irish accent. My wife reminded me of that guy that met me at the airport
when I was in Scotland. Remember that story? I get off, and the guy had the sign. He had my name on it. I came walking up. I'm like, hey, and he just goes, Bulla Woolham. I'm like, what? You prefer Bulla Woolham? He was saying, do you prefer Bill or William? Bulla Woolham. Bulla Woolham. How much? Jesus Christ, this has only been 10 minutes? Fuck. Oh, man, I should have called in sick. You know what I always mean to do when I go to Dublin? Is to take a tour of the Guinness factory. You know? I'm not big on going to fuck on tours. I don't want to hear about, the Guinness family. They fucking, they first made their first. I don't care. Just get to the part where I get my pint. You know? Oh, but here's where we put the hops, and then the hops go in the big hopper over here, and then they stir them up. Old Seamus gets on a bicycle that's got some paddles on it, and he wheels around. I'm going to keep my voice down. People think I'm really disrespecting Irish people right now. This giant fucking Queen Elizabeth it's not even a big room. Like, the ceilings are like, this is like for Shaq or something. But I never end up fucking getting down there. It's kind of stupid, though, right? I mean, I bet I could go online and just see a video. I know what it tastes like. Kind of a degenerate alcoholic, are you? That, there's a bunch of booze I like. I'm not going to go there and see how they make it. Salivating the whole tour, getting the fucking shakes. Oh, man, wouldn't you like to just dive in there?
A 17-year-old fell into a vat of Guinness. He dove in because he was burned from a volcano in Guatemala. He could have jumped in the ocean in Guatemala, but he was Irish, so he took the pain all the way back to London because he didn't want to inconvenience anybody with his own emotions. I'm
going to fucking have fun over here, man. This is going to be a good time. My show's tomorrow night at the 3 Arena. I don't know what that stands for. It sounds like some Illuminati shit to me. Was it the 3 banks that are left in all of Europe? Are they part of the European Union here? Who decided to leave? Was it Brussels? No. Was it Berlin? No. Was it Great Britain? I knew it was Brexit, so I try to guess all the BR ones. I spell Berlin. I preempt the R. Berlin. Just to be interesting. Just to try to keep it fresh globally. Anyways, how about those fucking Washington Capitals? I'll say it again. How about those fucking Washington Capitals? Tell you right now, if I'm a fan of the Vegas Knights, I got to be thinking, when is our adjustment to their adjustment going to happen? All right? I'm going to go out on this is basically what happened. Okay, the Capitals, whatever the fuck Vegas was doing in Game 1, the Capitals adjusted to it. And in Game 3, I did not see an answer by the Vegas Knights. Okay? And as far as my limited knowledge of math goes, they better fucking respond in Game 4, or this series going to be fucking over. Ovechkin's going to be on the cup. It's going to be great. Either way, it's an incredible. It's going to be great. I mean, I'm rooting for the Capitals because of Josh Adam Myers, and and they plus everybody down there. They've been waiting since 1974. The Redskins suck. The Nationals, they used to be the Senators. They had the Senators twice. They left. One time they became the fucking Texas Rangers. Another time they became the Minnesota Twins. Then the fucking Expos came down as the Nationals, and they still haven't won a title. They're on their 3rd fucking marriage. Actually, the Senators did win a title in like the 1920s, I think. They went to the fucking White House. I think George Washington was still there when they showed up. His fucking wooden teeth. They had to sit there and listen to some boring story how he said they made teeth out of his fucking bats he had as a kid. How much do you think that guy lied his ass off that they had to come up with that dumbass story about I can't tell a lie. I chopped down the cherry tree. What kind of ass kicking do you think he got over that? You know, when you really think about it, back then there was no supermarkets, and this guy just chopped down a fucking tree that actually had edible fruit on it. You know, his dad probably beat him with the axe handle, knocked that fucking powdered wig right up his head. Did rich kids wear powdered wigs back then? You know, people would come up and key their horse. Oh, shit. Fuck you guys. I've been on a plane for 12 hours. I don't give a fuck if this is funny or not. I mean, I do. I do care. But anyways. So I watched game 1 of the NBA Finals. And I have to tell you, when they fucking reversed that offensive foul call, that basically, everybody's talking about J.R. Smith. And I can't get mad at J.R. Smith because I didn't know what the score was either. When he was dribbling it out, I was going, yes, yes. And there was a lot of other people, too, that thought they were up by 1. The game was over on that offensive foul. And, I've never seen them have a little powwow and reverse a call. I had like Tourette's when that happened, and I was so fucking upset and so, once again, disappointed by the NBA and the way that they fucking run their league. I was so mad I walked to my show that night. I didn't want to get in the fucking car. I had to go for a fucking walk. I didn't watch the overtime because I knew the Warriors were going to win it. I've watched enough games that when they kick you in the balls with a call like that, and then the Rain Man dude on your team doesn't know that you're fucking tied, and he runs out the clock. You know what's going to happen. So LeBron knew. That's why he went back to the bench and he didn't talk to anybody. I had 2 shows in L.A., and I walked to both of them. I had one in a dive bar, and then another one at a little more upscale place that wasn't quite a comedy club, and I just walked to both of them. And I can tell you this right now, L.A. has an unbelievable homeless problem. Holy shit. I mean, they are fucking everywhere. Every doorway, every nook and cranny, there's somebody, wrapped up in a quilt like a fucking cocoon. A lot of mental illness out there. It's unreal. It's really unreal how we just fucking leave those people on the street, you know? Mentally ill people. I don't know. They used to have those asylums. I don't know. That didn't work. I don't know. You need to try to take care of them. It was really fucking depressing. Then I was sitting there walking down the street going like, did I really leave the safety of my car to fucking walk amongst all these fucking people who got God knows what kind of issues, right? And I was standing there, and this guy with this really dirty shirt was just staring at me. And I'm waiting for the light to say walk, you know? It's L.A. You can't jaywalk. You'll get killed, right? And then I feel him. He's just staring right at me. I'm like, fuck, here we go. Here we go. Oh, Freckles, huh? You couldn't take your car, could you? Got all mad about a basketball game, right? The guy looks at me, and he goes, hey. And I ignore him. He goes, hey. I ignore him again. And then he sort of like walked around so he's in my vision. He goes, hey. And I look at him, I go, what? And he goes, are you Joe McHale? I just go, no. And then it said walk, and I walked away from him. And I felt him behind me. And I just kept walking. You know? And then I was walking too fast, so then there was somebody in front of me, and then he's doing this whole kind of looking back, like, why is this guy walking so quick? You know? And I wanted to say to the guy, hey, you don't need to worry about me. It's the guy I'm walking away from. Anyways. So that's what the fuck I did after game 1. Jesus Christ. The Warriors have to be the most hateable fucking team I've ever seen in my life. You don't got enough stars on your team, you got to poke LeBron in the eye? Jesus fucking Christ. That's some shit a fucking girl would do. Playing Nerf basketball. Fucking disgrace. And then LeBron gets out there with his old-ass body, takes a fucking charge. I know his foot was moving, and I know that after they looked at it, you know, they did get the call right, but what the fuck? They've never reversed something like that. Ever. It's like they were looking for a way for the Warriors to fucking win. I don't know why I give a shit so much. Why do I give a fuck about either one of these teams? Because what I'm rooting for is just for sports to go back to the way they used to be, where there was still free agency. I'm not that old when I was growing up, but there wasn't these pile-on fucking teams. You know? I don't know. Somebody sent me a thing about LeBron could possibly go to the Celtics. He better not. I don't want that title. You know? I don't know, Bill. You're just old and all you do is complain. I know. I'm sorry. Why can't I just realize that the game isn't what it was when I was a kid? And this new game, young people seem to be enjoying and don't have a problem with. It should be the way they had it when I was a kid. There was an old man playing an organ. Anyways, let me do a little bit of advertising reads. This podcast, I'm not going to make an hour, people. You know, by the way, this is my last week of my 40s. This is it, man. I turned 50 years old on Sunday. Can you believe that? I was 39 when I started this podcast. Way back when? Way back in 2007, man. When a guy named George W. Bush was president. And he was the son of a guy, George Herbert Walker Bush, and he was the vice president of a guy named Ronald Reagan, who used to be an actor. Man, you fast forward. Think of everything that has happened since I was 39 years old. Huh? Robots are going to take over the world. Miami's going to be underwater. Reality TV show star became fucking president. We're still fighting the same fucking war. That's the one constant. That's the one thing you can hang your hat on and be like, oh, okay. There's something I'm comfortable with. There's something I'm used to. Who says you can never go home? Do you know how long was that before I understood that? I've talked about that before, right? When they say you never can go home, what the fuck are you talking about? I'll book a flight right now and go home. I never understood that they meant you're going to go and it's not going to be the same people. It's just going to be overwhelmingly fucking depressing. Well, anyways, yeah, I'm turning 50 and I actually feel good about it. Banged out 50 push-ups the other day, right? That means I'm not going to die, right? No, my 40s were my best decade as far as my life. I got married. I had a kid, right? Did a bunch of great shows. Got rid of all the fucking assholes in my life. Cleaned house. Cleaned fucking house. Anybody that was a fucking bigger cunt than me, you know, I got rid of. So obviously it was a short list. Sorry, easy joke. What do you want from me? Huh? What do you want from me? I've been on a fucking plane for the last fucking 12 hours. So I'm looking forward to another decade of experiences and knowledge gaining. Just living my truth. I feel like for me, my 50s are going to be... No, I'm going to crush it in my 50s. I'm going to do yoga, eat a plant-based diet, take a whole bunch of selfies. Hashtag 50s hot. Hot 50. Something stupid like that. Whatever the Forever 21 is for an old white guy over 50. Whatever that hashtag. You guys come up with the hashtag. You come up with the hashtag, and I'll start hashtagging it on fucking... What is it? The hashtag app. You guys like hash? Remember hash? Remember your mother used to make hash, have that little fucking meat grinder? Oh, why the fuck? Oh, hashtag. That's what I reminded me. All right, let's read a little bit of advertising here.
A 32-year-old.
All right, the Black Tux, everybody. Wedding season is upon us. You're going to be doing it big. You're marrying a fat chick? And going out to all of your buddies' weddings. When you're bringing a date, you want to look fresh, but it has to be convenient. Exactly. You want to look the best you can, but you don't want it to be a pain in the ass. That's where the Black Tux comes in, everybody. The Black Tux has awesome suits and tuxedos in all kinds of styles, and you rent them online. You rent them, you go out, you hook up, you bang, and you give it back to them. The Black Tux offers the kinds of suits and tuxedo styles that would normally be wildly expensive to buy, and you might only wear it once. That's right. You go to a wedding, and then you got that suit. You're just waiting for someone to die now. Like the Emerald Shawl Tuxedo. It's funky, it's cool, but how many times are you going to wear that shit? An emerald green tuxedo? What do you, unless you're the mascot for fucking Notre Dame, you're going to wear that thing one time. Right? The green alligator, the long. You looked so great last night. And that's it. That's going to be sitting in there. With the Black Tux, you can do you. Oh, Jesus. Are they going to tell me to keep my voice down? Hang on a second. I'm going to leave it on for this. Yes. Oh, it's all right. No, I'm good. Everything's good. No, everything's good. Oh, no worries. All right, we'll see you. I thought I was going to get yelled at. That hasn't happened since I was in New Jersey.
Hello, Mr. Burr. Would you like to turn down service?
What? There's a lot of... You never realize how many R's there are in the English language till you come to Ireland.
Because we are fucking par.
Poor?
Par. We are fucking par.
So try out the new look. Do something different and take your style to the next level with the Black Tux free home try-on. You can see the fit and feel the quality of your suit months before your event. After ordering, your suit will arrive 14 days before your event. If anything is less than perfect, like if you went out and got nachos or something, the Black Tux will send you a replacement right away. And remember how simple returns are. Wear it, turn heads, then send it back 3 days after your event. Shipping is free both ways. Stand out at your event for the right reasons with The Black Tux. To get $20 off your purchase, visit theblacktux.com/Burr. That's theblacktux.com/Burr for $20 off your purchase. The Black Tux premium rental suits and tuxedos delivered. Okay, Simply Safe. You know, it's important to protect your home with the home security system. Considering these fucking liberals want to take away all the guns, you might as well get a safe. Fucking sleep in that shit. How can we protect your home and your privacy? That's what I love about Simply Safe. They obsess over details like no other home security company. Here's an example. Simply Safe has a camera you can control from your phone. But they want to protect your home and your privacy, so they came up with this brilliant idea, a private shutter for their camera. Now Simply Safe wanted you to be able to hear the shutter click so you know it's closed. They wanted to have a light on it so you could easily tell when it's on. And they need it to work for the entire lifespan of the system. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. So Simply Safe got to work testing different metals and hinge designs for months and months. The result, an effective home security camera with a thin, lightweight aluminum privacy shutter that will work every time. It's the kind of attention to detail that sets Simply Safe apart and keeps your family safe. Simply Safe isn't just home security, it's home security done right. Check out Simply Safe today at simplysafeburr.com. That's simplysafeburr.com. Learn more about Simply Safe today, simplysafeburr.com. By the way, when you get home security, don't get cameras in your house. Just get them outside. All right? Because you don't want that pervert down there hacking into your system, watching you fucking your wife. All right, MeUndies, everybody. Or worse, you jerking off on the toilet. MeUndies, everybody. You've definitely heard me talk about MeUndies. You know, the fun, comfy undies. Oh, ba-do-do-do. MeUndies, slapping your fucking prick. Ba-do-do-do. MeUndies. with the fucking selfie stick. But you got security looking at you. Now they know you cum face. What do? You get 2 pairs of fucking MeUndies, one for your junk and then your face. You've definitely heard me talk about MeUndies. You know, the fun, comfy undies that feel as good as they look. To those of you who haven't tried them yet, listen up. You can get an incredible underwear sent to your door with MeUndies, meaning no more hunting around for the perfect pair at a crowded store and eventually settling for good enough. MeUndies is so sure you'll love the first pair that if you're not happy, they'll do whatever they can to get you the right pair. And if they can't, keep them. And they'll refund you. Oh, they're going to walk away and be the martyr. No, it's fine. Keep it. I'm sorry we couldn't please you. So it really is risk-free to try the best underwear ever. And if you're already part of the MeUndies fam, tell your friends about it through their referral program. This is like Amway, but with underwear. They'll get a discount and you'll get a store credit. Win-win. Still not sure? Well, MeUndies has a deal for my listeners. First-time purchasers get 20% off their first pair of MeUndies and free shipping. That's 20% off plus free shipping. And a guarantee that you and your MeUndies will be very happy together. Get your butt over to MeUndies.com and treat yourself. To get your 20% off your first pair, free shipping, 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/Burr. That's MeUndies.com/Burr. And lastly, but not leastly, always headlining, Stamps.com. The U.S. Postal Service is an important tool for any business. Stamps.com is the easiest way to access all the amazing services of the post office. That's why they don't want me to trash the post office, because they use them. I get it now. Stamps.com never closes. Print postage for letters or packages at your convenience 24/7. I got the hiccups because I ate those French fries, those freedom fries. Print postage for any mail class right now from your own computer. The exact amount of postage every time. Never underpay or overpay. Again, Stamps.com saves you time and money which you can use to grow your business. I can mail any letter, any package using any of my computer or printer, and the mail carrier picks it up. Oh, from your lips to God's ears. Create your Stamps.com account in minutes online with no equipment to lease, with no long-term commitments. Click, print, and mail, and you're done. It's convenient. It's easy. It's reliable. It's efficient. You know, what else do you want from it? I use Stamps.com to send out my fucking posters that I'm going to be selling tonight. I'm a moron. If I can figure out how to use it, so can you. And right now, you too can enjoy the Stamps.com service with a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus postage and a digital scale. Go to Stamps.com and click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in Burr. That's Stamps.com. Enter Burr. B-U-R-R. Burr. That's a fucking English name. It's an English surname. All right, 33 minutes in. 33 minutes in. All right. Should I just get to the questions here? I think I should. All right, so they have a gym here. Why did I eat those fries? I feel like shit. Fucking hate when they do that. Jesus Christ. I don't know how alcoholics do it, you know, when they sit there and they go, yeah, no booze for me. And then they bring a beer. They always go, I don't drink. If they brought a fucking crack pipe up here, I'd smoke it. That's how weak I am. I don't even smoke crack. Not, at least not during the week. All right, great news, Flamo. Yo, Billy Nova. Did you hear the great news? You finally have representation on the emoji front. They added orange-headed people to the emoji list. Nice. Now you can let people you text know you really look at the moment, how you really look at the moment you say, for me. I got to check these out. Let's see them. Go to the page. Yes, that's what I would like to do. None of those look like me. They're all so young. Ad closed by Google. Stop seeing this ad? Yes, stop seeing this ad. Already, but not interested in this ad. We'll try not to show it again. Okay, get out of here. Beat it. I hate when you scroll down and the ad goes with you, like that person that's just fucking tagging along, you're trying to hook up. It's like, get out of here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Would you look at these fucking things? Yeah, I don't look like any of these people. Well, that's nice. That's not really accurate. I mean, they should have at least one really pasty. A couple people of color in there. Then they got nobody with blue eyes. A couple of Simpsons colored people, or emoji colored now. Well, that's nice. It's nice that they're doing that. I mean, who at my age sends out an emoji? You know what emojis I use? The one that I use the most, thumbs up. Thumbs up, what I love about thumbs up is it means, yes, I definitely want to do that, or it means like, fucking whatever. We got to get together sometime, man, hang out, thumbs up. I'm not fucking hanging out with you, right? Or it could be like, fuck yeah, let's get out there and fucking drink. All right, I should have made a top 10 list of what I could do. What am I going to do here to make my 50s, the best me? Live your truth. Do you realize, like, the amount of shit that's going on in the world right now, okay? And just how self-involved, myself included. I'm literally doing a podcast just talking to myself. How fucking self-involved the world is right now, Live your truth. Be the best you. 50's the new 40. Everything has to be like a moment. That's why you got those fucking assholes who work out in the garage and then they start running down the street so everybody knows they're CrossFit people, right? Everybody knows they're working out. It's like, we get it. Yeah, I work out too. I don't got to fucking start yelling at people who are having brunch. I don't know. Something? That right there. You remember a few years ago they decided to do away with bullying? All right? Which, is a great thing. But I think you should be able to bully adults because the fact that that's, it's out of style to bully people, I think is how CrossFit actually exists. If you basically categorize any sort of criticism as bullying, how are you going to know when you're acting like a complete fucking tool shed? I just don't understand. I don't find those CrossFit people to be in any better shape than anybody else doing any other workout. And they are just parading up and down the fucking street like, I don't know what. Like they're inspirational. I don't know. I've never I don't like people that do end zone dances. I just don't like any of that shit. It's just fucking, it gives me douche chills to look at it. I don't know. Maybe it's a good workout. I'm going to start doing that, do pull-ups in my garage and then run up and down my driveway yelling shit so my neighbors know that I just did a set of 10 fucking pull-ups. Feeling the burn. LeBron, a Celtic. Okay, here's the question. Hey there, Billy, not quite from Boston. What if LeBron went to Boston? Kind of goes without saying that winning with LeBron wouldn't feel as good as winning without LeBron. Thoughts? Oh, Jesus Christ. What am I, the president? You just fucking give me a half-ass fucking question. I got to answer it. Yeah, obviously. Obviously, I would rather beat LeBron than fucking have him just join my team and then everybody be like, well, it's a fucking pile-on team. Who gives a shit about your championship? Yeah, obviously. Thank you, sir. Those are my thoughts. I have the obvious thought on that. No, I don't want that to happen. I would like us to continue doing what we're doing. We already signed a big free agent with, what's his face there? That hurt his knee. Gingivitis. What the fuck is his name? I don't know. I'm not a Celtic. I'm not a Celtic. I'm just not a basketball guy. And I missed all the games this year. All right? I got a kid, man. And I miss a lot of stuff. The guy with the beard who thinks the world is flat, right? Is that the guy? That's the guy we got. I just want to see, It's like the New York Yankees. New York Yankees, they built all from their farm team and drafted and all that fucking shit, and then they added one that's fucking stud from the Marlins. There. Can't get mad at that. Made a couple of shrewd trades. We did give up Isaiah Thomas, though. Who I swear to God, if he was still with the Celtics, he would have got his own. He's going to be a big poppy of the Celtics. Whale of a tale. Bill, did you hear this? Did you hear about this whale? By the way, has anybody seen that fucking video? That poor girl calling up her ex-boyfriend crying. She literally sounds like the impression me and Paul do when we do the crying thing. Poo-hoo or hoo. She'd be like, hello, I'm sorry, I missed your call. I really hope you call me back. I love you. And I just want to say that I love you and I miss you. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm really sad that I missed your call. It's fucking unbelievable. All right, pilot whale dies in Thailand after being found with 17 pounds of plastic bags in its stomach. Yeah, and I'm supposed to get excited because they have fucking ginger emojis. Oh my God. This is just, what are we doing? Oh, man. A male pilot whale struggled for 5 days to stay alive in Thailand near the Malaysian border. I'll tell you what's fucking crazy is those ocean currents. If everyone's going to think, oh, it's from their Malaysian plastic bags. It's probably, from fucking Big Five Sports in L.A. Thailand near Malaysian border. After rescues found 17 pounds of plastic bags in its stomach. Hey, you can't just eat one. They're like Doritos. The Washington Post reported on Sunday, but it ultimately succumbed to its illness. The whale died on Friday, the Post wrote, and an autopsy discovered that Thailand's Department of Marine and Coastal Resources said were 80 plastic bags lodged in its stomach. It's far from the first time whales have turned up sick or dead from ingesting trash. Experts say that the whale likely believed the bags were food. Ah, God. So what are we going to do about it? What is the solution? Plastic pollution throughout the region is... Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Is there anything positive here? According to another report by The Nation, a 2015 study by the Ocean Conservatory and McKinsey Center for Business and Environment found that Thailand was the world's sixth worst offender for dumping plastics into the sea. Who's number one? Thailand's Pollution Control Department says plastic waste is increasing by roughly 12% annual, with only 25% being reused. That's pretty good that we reused 25%. It's better than what we used to do. The vast majority of it is plastic bags. The Bangkok Post writes that the 23... We're never going to get that shit out of the ocean, by the way. It's not like we just switch to cloth bags. Oh, my God. We are a fucking plague with shoes. Bill Hicks said that fucking 25 years ago. The Bangkok Post writes that the 23 coastal provinces in Thailand generate around 11 million tons of garbage daily. I thought it was going to be a year, of which approximately 1.1 million tons ends up being dumped directly into the sea. Plastic pollution throughout the region is expected to remain a significant issue as many Asian countries are experiencing economic growth that is outpacing waste management infrastructure. Here's the thing. Where the fuck do you put it? You know what I mean? I don't know. This is when you need hipsters, because they're going to go back to biodegradable shit. Just trying to be cool, but they're actually going to create, hopefully, I don't know. Oh, boy. What the fuck are we doing? These fucking corporations, what are they doing? They're just all about the fucking money. They don't give a fuck. Wars, pollution, they don't kill kids. They don't give a fuck. And none of these fucking politicians does a goddamn thing about it. It's just fucking unreal. Because they need the corporation's money. It's like a suicide pact. How the fuck do you get out of that? Oh, this is depressing. It's like the Irish news. It's depressing. All right, Massachusetts male mentality. All right, here we go. Hey, Bill, I'm excited to be going to your show, your Boston show in the fall. By the way, man, I transcribed that fucking Metallica song, and my double bass playing is finally coming together. I've just been sticking with it. Now, of course, I'm going to be on the road for a couple of weeks, but I'll get it back up to speed. Lars has like his 4 or 5 signature licks, and once you get those things down, you can kind of do a real shitty version of all of their songs. I still suck, but like I'm starting to be able to play along. I can definitely do like the 16th note thing, but he does that triplet before the snare with the crash China that he always does. That one's a little tough. Love your podcast. It's one of the things that keeps me sane. All right. I appreciate when you say positive things about your relationship with your wife and how you're so glad to be on the other side. I'm a 42-year-old single female, and it's downright depressing around here. I've been married, so don't need to do that again. Would just like to meet someone who wants a steady, monogamous relationship. Unfortunately, the guys around here seem to obtain their intimacy from their relationship with their male friends. Women are viewed as an afterthought at best, but usually as a nuisance or a threat. Oh, you're in Massachusetts? This is easy. This is an easy fix. Get into sports. Get into sports. Start watching sports. Increase your alcohol intake, and your guy will be your best friend you ever had. Why do guys have a mob mentality when it comes to women? They seem to think it's giving up to settle down. But don't they fear being alone later in life? Why do grown men care what their friends think, and why wouldn't they be happy their boy is living a fulfilling life? I'm cute, in decent shape. I'd say I'm a 7.5 in the looks department, and you're humble. I'm being serious. Decent shape, you're honest. Have a fun personality, can support myself, and don't care about having kids. But the schmucks I've been dealing with lately make me feel like giving up altogether. And another mystery to solve. Why do my friends and I frequently see good-looking guys with women who look miserable? If you wouldn't mind taking a few minutes to wax philosophical on the benefits of a relationship with the opposite sex, that would be great. Happy birthday from a fellow Gemini. All right. Why are guys afraid to settle down? Well, because women take guys for everything they've got in divorce court all the fucking time. All right? And there's only so many of those fucking nightmares that you can watch before you're like, why the fuck would I want to do that? I mean, that was my attitude for the longest goddamn time. And when you get into a relationship, a lot of times you are at the mercy of the female's moods. And, there's all this shit out here right now talking about all the shit that guys do to women, all this horrible shit. But I'm waiting for the winds to turn and blow back a little bit and talk about, just this constant fucking, keeping you on eggshells. Keep it happy, keep her happy. That happy wife, happy life is what they say. There's no rhyme for the dad. There isn't. So, and everything is about you guys. I'm just being honest. The wedding's all about you. Valentine's Day is all about you. The anniversary is all about you. It's all the guy. What are you going to get her? And it's like, it's all geared that you are so fucking privileged and lucky to have this person. But there's really not that sort of reciprocal mentality. So, but when you're a single guy, you got the world by the balls. We make more money an hour at Dairy Queen, evidently, or whatever the fuck it is that you guys are saying that happens. And, you hang out, you watch sports, you go down to the bar, you talk some shit. Maybe you get laid, get a fucking blowjob, and you wake up the next day not in a relationship. That's really appealing. And you still have all your money, or a lot of it. It's appealing. I would also, so, I don't know. I'm not, I know you want me to say something positive. I'm just answering that first thing. You guys are terrifying. and you act like you're not when you're talking to men, but amongst yourselves, I'm sure you're a little more honest about, like, the sanity of, so many women out there. Yes, they're just fucking nuts. They'll get pregnant on purpose. I mean, they'll bring a person into the fucking world. I mean, crazy. Fucking crazy. God, I got to try to say something positive here. Jesus Christ. Why you having a problem? Well, you're also you're like me. You waited a while. All those people that are want to find love and all that, you got to draft in the earlier rounds. When you were in your 20s, there was a bunch of blue chip prospects there. Now you're in your 42, you got to try to find your 6th round draft Tom Brady. That's what you have to do. So it's going to be more work. But I somehow pulled it off. But I was 35, she was 25. I don't know. I moved up in the draft. That's what I did. Maybe you want to date a younger guy. I don't know. But I always looked at it this way, that, if you're out there and you seem cool, if you're out there, there's going to be your match is going to be out there. But it's dangerous, as I just trashed women, to go down that road to say they're all like this, or why do so many people blah, blah, blah. You start getting fucking jaded. And the reality is, you could do that about anything. Why are most people fucking inconsiderate? Why are most people fucking morons? Why do most people stand in a security line at the airport, rolling their eyes, looking at you, bonding it, can you believe how long this is taking? And then they do nothing to be prepared for when it's their time, when it's showtime. They just start to take their fucking belt off and all that, and they become the fucking problem. They don't notice it. Okay? That's why meeting somebody awesome is so fucking special, because there's not a lot of them out there. So you hang in there. And I think you're going to find the person that wants to have the relationship you want. And I think the relationship you're looking for is what a lot of guys are probably looking for around your age, right? If I was you, I'd get a divorcee. He already had his fucking kids, already did that bullshit, and then he can just fucking, hang with you. You're not looking to get married. You're not looking to have any fucking kids. You can just fucking hang out and drink Cape Codders and watch the Pats. There you go. Bing, bang, boom. Did I solve your problem? Probably not. Wife wants to use my computer. Oh, Jesus, what do you got, a bunch of porn on there? Hey, Billy Bob Burton. I've been with my girl for 5 years and married for 1, and I refuse to let her use my computer. It isn't because of porn or cheating. It's because my PC is worth close to $20,000. What? I used to work for graphic designer, animator, and gaming. I didn't know they made laptops worth that much. I even had it set up so if I'm not within 3 feet of it, it is locked. I have a piece of jewelry with an RFID chip that unlocks my PC when I'm near it. Well, I got news for you, dude. Anybody who knows anything about computers can turn that fucking thing on from a different computer when they're not even in the fucking room, I guarantee you. I told her even before we were married that she will never use my computer. She has never had a phone that wasn't cracked or broken. And the last time she brought up my computer, I bought her a $1,000 PC of her own, which she lost within a week. Am I being too unreasonable, or am I right not wanting to ruin my computer? Do you let Nia use your computer? Yes, I do, but my computer's a fucking mess. No, I don't think no. She hasn't demonstrated that she can take care of shit. Here's the thing. If she was saying you couldn't use hers, if my wife was like, you can't use my computer, this is super expensive. I do graphic design. I'd be like, I don't want to use your fucking computer. I hate computers. Have fun with your computer. But, it probably makes her insecure, because that is where porn and cheating and all that shit fucking happens. So I'm choosing to believe you in this. If you're not doing that shit, and if it truly is because you have this awesome fucking $20,000 fucking computer, then yeah, I don't know what the problem is. I would just sit there. You know what I would do? I would take her phone. I would open my laptop, and then I'd have her phone right next to it, with the cracked screen. I'd go, look at your phone, look at my computer. What's the difference? Oh, get your PC too, honey. Oh, that's right, you lost it. You lost it, that's right. So now, what have we learned here? And this is the thing, let her get mad. She's going to fucking storm away and be all fucking mad. And then once again, like I was talking about in that previous one, she's going to, do that whole thing where I'm going to say the Cal Dunnigan, I'm mad at you. She's just going to do that shit. And you know what? Let her. You can sit over there, pout all you want. I'm right. And then they'll get mad. They'll switch out of the pouty thing. Then they get fucking mad. It's a whole goddamn process. Just be like, no, you can't. I would hold my ground on that one. Just say, listen, over the next year, if you demonstrate that you can actually be around computers without breaking them or losing them, maybe in 12 months I'll let you look over my shoulder. Yeah. Just tell her that's not how life works. You have to earn things. All right? Most of us do anyways. Well, you wouldn't know that. Listen to all these fucking feminists out there. They think if you're a guy, you just fucking show up. People give you shit. I'm so hoping it becomes a level playing field. I can't wait. I cannot wait. That's going to be the greatest fucking thing ever. When they realize what a giant shit sandwich they still have to eat. Oh, it looked appetizing when you were peeking over the fence, didn't it, sweetheart? All right, that's it, everybody. That's the podcast here. Thank you to everybody over here in Ireland, even before I do the show. Thank you for everybody for buying tickets to come out to the show. It's an honor and a privilege to be here in your beautiful Emerald Isle. And I hope we give you your money's worth tomorrow night. Go Capitals. And, I also like the Vegas Knights, too. Their coach gave a speech or something, the GM, at the beginning of the year. They're an expansion franchise if you don't watch hockey. And he said, all you guys in this locker room are here for the exact same reason. The last team you played for didn't think you were worth being protected. Right there. They got the chip on their shoulder, and they've been fucking mowing everybody down ever since till they ran into the Washington Capitals. I'm going to try to find a way to somehow watch that game, although I think tonight it comes on at like 2 a.m, so I might be fucked. And I don't know if I can't watch the fucking NBA. Who the fuck reviews a charging call in the final few? I've never seen that before in my fucking, oh my God. But thank God they did. Thank God they did, because I didn't have to waste time watching the rest of the fucking game. And then I went for a nice brisk walk. It was good for my hat. That's it. Guess what, people? We're into June, which means we are only 2 months away from the start of football season, preseason, just like that. It's coming around again. And God knows the way there's like 4 days off between every fucking NBA game. You're probably just going to have to do, the last week of June and July, and then you're going to be right there. Although I've gotten back into baseball. Something about going to that Giants game and keeping score, eating the peanuts, drinking that fucking Coors. I liked it. I went down and bought some cigars the other day, right? Oh, Bill, you're eating French fries, you're smoking cigars, you're drinking beer. What are you doing? I'm enjoying myself. I walked into this cigar shop. And I can be honest with you, I walked in there, it was also a lounge where people could smoke and shit. And I have never seen anybody smoking a cigar who did not look like they were just totally fucking relaxed. Just absolutely in heaven, Like true cigar smokers. I walk in, every time I walk in, I go, look at that guy just sitting there. Because I always have shit to do, so I run in and I buy them and then I run out. But I always see people just sitting there. I go, like, that's how you do it. Come down in the middle of the day. Honey, I'm going out for a minute. Where you going? None of your business. Who is she? Her name is Aurora Emerald. La Aurora Emerald. All right, that's it, everybody. I will see you tomorrow night if you're here in Dublin. If not, I'll check in on you on Thursday.